For our first lighting setup, an RE650 with a straw gel was placed 9 feet 6 inches away from our talent for use as a key. That was cut by a 4x4 flag placed 3 feet 6 inches away from the talent so that he could move in and out of the light. A custom background was placed behind the talent and was lit by another RE650 on a dimmer with straw gel, which was placed 13 feet 3 inches away from the background. Two 4x4 floppies were placed to shape and cut the light, with the left flag being placed 11 feet 2 inches from the background, and the right flag being placed 5 feet 7 inches from the background. The light was softly dimmed to emulate the firelight present in the original scene. For our second setup, an RE650 with a straw gel was placed 11 feet 10 inches away from our subject for use as a key light. Another RE light, this time a 1K on a dimmer with a straw gel, was directed toward our background elements and was placed 16 feet away from our background subject. 4x4 floppies were placed on either side of the light. One was placed lamp right 13 feet 6 inches away from the background subject and was used to cut the light from hitting the far background. The other was placed lamp left 13 feet 3 inches away from the background subject and was used to keep our background light from spilling onto our main subject and vice versa. Finally, a 4x4 flag was placed 8 feet 3 inches from the light and used as a bottomer to cut some of the light off of the lower part of the frame. The background light was also softly dimmed to emulate the firelight from the original scene.
Hello everybody, we're going to be going over how we color corrected Apocalypse Now, and we're going to be going over 3 main clips that we color corrected that basically span throughout all of our shots that we used for the scene. Okay, so this is the first shot that we color corrected. All of our changes here, so you can see what the raw images were. This was the raw image before we added any changes. First, we added a layer or lift, and basically we brought down the master by -5 to heighten the contrast, which I think we did. Let's add the gamma. The gamma was really important because it basically helped us color correct the actual color that we needed for the most accurate image compared to the actual Apocalypse Now shot. We wanted that yellow and blue tinted skin tone that Brando has, but without making it too red. So we made sure that we took a little bit of the green away, took a little bit of the red away, and added the blue to counteract that. Alright, moving on to the gain. Alright, the gain was really, really important because in the actual scene, he has a lot more light hitting his forehead and his hand. And then we had 2 masks that we had in this shot. The first mask, if you notice, completely darkens the background. We realized that we needed that higher contrast, and the background in the original scene was a lot darker than how we did it. So we basically just brought the lift down in this mask. And then finally for our last mask, you can see we just masked Brando, aka Dan Beard. And this is our mask, it's quite large. We added more reds, added a little bit of blue, and brought down the gain about -18 because we realized that without that mask, it was just too exposed. We still wanted the glint on the forehead. That was really important for us to replicate here. Okay. This is the raw image. As you can see, it's very saturated in orange. So first, with our lift, adding that on, we want wanted to, once again, emphasize the shadows, the high contrast. For the gamma, let's add that layer. There we once again just affected the color. We still wanted that yellow tint, but we wanted to make sure that we made sure that the reds that were in the shadows were still there. And then finally for the gain. The gain we added 13 to the master, and then we added red, which you can see. I'll show you kind of that. And then our final one, this is probably our most complicated. All right, so we have a lot going on here. We had a lot of different layers with the lift, gamma, gain. We also had a layer, this lift, gamma, gain. We had a base highlight in this base. We had a shadow. We changed the color of the color, and then we just adjusted some of the highlights in the tree. So let's go through that. Yes, this is the raw imaging. It's very orange, highly saturated, and the colors in the areas that we didn't necessarily need. So for the lift, we took down the master and added a little bit more red. All right, adding on to the gamma. The gamma took away some of that red to give it that more of a yellow green tint, and then the master took up a little bit to emphasize more of those highlights. It wasn't as dark. We didn't need the rest of this to be as dark as his face. Then the gain, we really went in here and changed some of those colors. So we took away red, and we took away green. All right, and then this face highlight is huge. That was something that we added in on his face because in the original scene he does have a brighter highlight on this specific eye and the side of his face. So we added that here. You can see right there. It's kind of where we added it, and we can adjust it and move it around. And we completely adjusted those colors to brighten that part of his face up. So you can see we took away the red. We added green to give it that green tint, and then we added a lot of blue to really brighten it up. This was one of the hardest masks we had to do, just to make sure that it feathered out nicely and it just looked as natural as possible. So this was our mask. This was hard. We realized that having a smaller mask in the middle and just feathering it out to increase the softness was the most natural way to go to still get the defined high contrast. And there we took down the master and just added a little bit of red. And then these were pretty simple. This pillar was just the wrong color, so we made a mask for that. You can see that there. And then for our final layer, we really just wanted the green and the texture of these trees to be more stand out. So we added a mask over that. And then we just lifted the master of the gamma, that one specifically. All right. And there you go. There you have it. Those were the three main clips that we had to edit, and we transferred a lot of those edits over to very similar shots. And that's voila!
They say why? Willard. Why they wanted to terminate my command.
I was sent on a classified mission, sir.
classified. Is it? Did they tell you?
They told me that you had gone totally insane. And that your methods were unsound.
Are my methods unsound?
I don't see any method at all.
I expected someone like you. What did you expect? Are you an assassin?
I'm a soldier.
You're neither. You're an errand boy, sent by grocery clerks to collect a bill.
Did they say why? Willard? Why they wanted to terminate my command? I was sent on a classified mission, sir. No longer classified, is it? What'd they tell you? They told me that you had gone totally insane. And, that your methods were unsound. Are my methods unsound? I don't see any method at all, sir. I expect men like you. What did you expect? Are you an assassin? I'm a soldier. You're neither. You're an errand boy, sent by grocery clerks to collect a bill.
They say why? Willard. Why they wanted to terminate my command?
I was sent on a classified mission, sir.
It's no longer classified. Is it? What did they tell you?
They told me that you had gone totally insane. And that your methods were unsound.
Are my methods unsound?
I don't see any method at all.
I expected someone like you. What did you expect? Are you an assassin?
I'm a soldier.
You're neither. You're an errand boy, sent by grocery clerks to collect a bill.